balance the game. Do you think that's potentially what gives you maybe an edge?
Yeah, I mean, here at this level, it's all about matchups. So I think anytime that as a coach, you want that player that can do multiple things. You don't necessarily have to substitute for different packages. So I mean, definitely, I think if I can block and run routes, then that's definitely a plus for our team and for myself.
What have you worked on the most this spring in an effort to gain that playing time?
Like I was just telling him, I think mainly just technique. Because I mean, over bowl season and over last year, I've kind of learned what I'm supposed to be doing. So now it's more just becoming a technician and knowing how to do it all the time.
You're different than Jordan. So what do you bring to the table that maybe Jordan doesn't have, or what do you think is the best part of your game?
I just think the versatility. I mean, at my size, being able to stretch the field and being able to get in the box and block. So just the whole versatility part of my game, I think that's just something I bring to the table. I mean, Jordan brings that too. I think we all bring that as tight ends. I mean, DJ Greenlee and Cannon and Gary Williams, I think we all bring that versatility to the table.
What has that competition been like this spring? So many good players at one position.
Right. I think it's a healthy competition. I mean, we all pull for each other. We all want each other to do good. And at the end of the day, I think we all make each other better.
I'll keep going then. Was last year tough for you? Maybe not the snaps that you would have wanted. And did you treat it as a learning experience?
I don't necessarily say it was tough. I mean, I understand where the coach was coming from, and I mean, you got to do what's best for the team. So I understand. I just kind of had to wait my turn a little bit. So I wouldn't say disappointed or it was a tough year because I was contributing where I could and when I could.
Got tickled at Danny Pearman out there. He yelled at you one time. He said, "If you think that's good,
right.
You're wrong."
Right.
What's it like getting that tough love from your position coach?
He just wants the best for you, and he tells us every day that he's our biggest fan. And sometimes it's hard to believe that, but I really do think he wants the best for us, and he's always pushing us. I mean, in the meeting rooms and especially on the practice field. So I know it's just a tough correction, and just got to learn from it and move on.
Was it running routes or blocking the thing that you felt like that's really got to improve the most?
Definitely coming in from high school, it was my blocking because I was more of a receiver in high school. So coming here and basically having to learn how to block from the ground up was definitely a challenge. But I think, as I've been here, I've gotten better at it.
Tight ends, you have to block those athletic defensive ends. Sometimes you have to go out and get the linebackers.
Right.
Is that a problem for a tight end, coming out of high school that all of a sudden, you're going up against cats you've really never had to go against before?
I think it all depends on your background. Like I'm saying, me, I was more of a receiver. Mm-hmm. Some guys come in and they might be more of a blocker, so they might be stronger in the blocking aspect and not as strong on the receiving side. So I think it definitely all depends on what you're more familiar with, and then you kind of got to just work on your weaknesses and try to bring them up to your strengths.
When it comes to receiving, do you feel like you're a guy that can stretch the field?
Yes, sir. I do. I feel like I run well for my size, and that's just something I try to put on display for our coaches to see.
Route running, the route tree.
Right.
Do you feel like you've got a good grasp on everything that they ask the tight end to do here now?
I do, yeah. As far as knowing what to do, like I was saying earlier, now it's how to do it. Now I gotta start doing stuff to their liking as far as technique wise. So I definitely think I know what to do in most situations. It's just now I gotta get better at doing it the right way.
Perfect.